Hello, hello, everybody. What keeps you up at night? Good midnight evening to you, everybody. And this is, can I call this super late, super early go live? I was ready to sleep with my son. I put him to sleep, and this one, this go live is keeping me up all night. Obviously, if this is the first time you're seeing me, I'm Katrina. I love what I do. I help ambitious working school age moms build the legacy revenue online while nurturing home and family life. As promised, I'm doing my day two of my Go Live. I'm doing a 10-day Go Live challenge. It's funny because it's past 12 already. So technically, this is Wednesday already. But you know what? I'll just keep rolling with it because that's my promise to you. Yesterday, when I did my unboxing and I addressed some questions last night, so before I hit the bed and do my night meditation, I thought of going in here. I'm just outside of our door because it's lights off already inside. I don't want to disturb the kids, although my husband is still awake. And yeah, I just want to come on in here and share how grateful I am for today. And I thought of, sharing what kept me up at night 4 years ago. And maybe you can also find your story, resonate with my story, and some, give you hope in this go live. I was busy all day decluttering our house, our apartment. I started over the weekend. I started with clothes and then the kids' toys, and now some books, um, and more clothes. And because I'm trying to, yes, declutter, and I'm not sure if it's just me, but tell me if you also resonate with me. When your surroundings are cluttered, I have a hard time sometimes focusing on, my work. So I'm now on a mission to declutter our house, our home, for the next this week and next coming few weeks, and it's already giving me that very peaceful vibe. And I'm grateful I'm able to do that while the business is running on the background. And guess what? I was uh, telling earlier, I'm grateful because so far my inbox has been firing up. So far, I have 26 automated leads. Leads are the people who are checking the business, my business, through my website. They're registering with their name and email address, and this is like global, not just here in Canada, but also in the US, UK, Australia, and I started opening up my advertisements in Singapore and Japan. And also, did I mention Australia? So, six, seven countries right now. And I'm grateful for that, even though I'm busy, taking care of the household today specifically and starting, the past few days. And thank you so much to all my business partners, and also those who are inquiring. If I have yet to answer your inquiries, I will be addressing them soon. So thank you so much for that. And 4 years ago, what kept me up at night is, yeah, basically, especially prior to finding the business, I was so anxious of taking a maternity leave. Um, I was about to give birth to our third son because that meant I'll have my salary cut off like almost in half. I'll just be getting 55% of whatever I'll be getting of my previous salary as employment insurance. So that was really tough. So that kept me up at night because, how am I going to provide with my husband? He was a full-time student, and we have family back home, like my parents back home in the Philippines. So that was really challenging. And maybe you watching this, maybe you're also can relate with that. if especially if you're an 80s baby, 90s kids, you can very much relate with me, especially if you're a parent. We are considered in the sandwich generation. We are providing for our own family, and at the same time, we have aging parents that we want to support. And I can totally feel you. And sometimes, most of the time, the work that we have, we trade time for money. And that meant, yes, we're working long hours. And then when we get home, our family, our kids would have like are littless of energy. We're very drained from work already, so they would get the last parts of us, not the best part of us. And apart from that, the physical time is, of course, the financial worries that is, straining us day in, day out. We're looking forward to weekends, we're dreading Mondays. I feel you. I totally feel you. That was me also 4 years ago. If you love your job, whatever you're doing right now, your career, then that's awesome. That's great. Go for that. But if you are also yearning for, something that you can do on the side, supplement your household, then maybe I could help. Feel free to explore. And I was also chatting with a few of my automated leads, like, they have questions, and I would ask them, like, what got you interested with the online opportunity? That's one of the first questions that I ask. And often they would say, oh, um, I, you know, life is expensive. I wanted to provide more for my family, or because I just recently got laid off, or my kids are growing up and they have a lot of more expenses, and I'm just so tired of doing the grind, and I wanted some wiggle room at the end of each month, right? Or you would say, I want to travel, vacation, support my parents more, but I can only do that if I have more. And I can totally relate with all of those because I used to be on that position, that kept me up at night as well. And now, what's keeping me, of course, fast forward to 4 years, I'm so grateful. I get to work from home, obviously, and earn from home. Recently, the other day, was it yesterday? The other day, I got my very first legacy income bonus, and it was actually um, bigger than what I expected because I totally forgot that there were other bonuses like the monthly bonuses. So I'm so grateful for that. Of course, it did not happen overnight. It's worth what's the worth? Of course, I'm not gonna, you know, say the full amount, but let's just the estimate would be maybe about 6 months worth. Yeah, 6.5 months worth of my admin salary job. And it's still surreal, when you think about that. Of course, I'm grateful. And that's why what keeps me up at night, fast forward now, is how I'll be able to communicate more to others, how I'll be able to share more effectively that, yes, there is a better option out there. If you wanted like a side, hey, oh, that's okay. So I'm here in the hallway. That there's a better way to do things, to earn while earn lucratively, flexibly from anywhere as long as you have your gadget and your internet connection, and and do the things that you really love doing, spending more time with your family, nurturing family life, pursuing your hobbies, taking care of yourself, um, not being burnt out every single day, right? And I was listening to an audiobook this morning by Joe Dispenza, Becoming Supernatural, and he mentioned something about um, the hormones melatonin, and then, oh, how am I doing that? Thumbs up. I don't know how to do that. Is it like this, like this? That's cute. The bubble. I don't know what prompted that one. Oh, there's another one. What is it? And Joe Dispenza mentioned, melatonin is like the sleep hormone, sleep wake or waking up hormone, and then adrenal, what is that? Hormone is the one, oh my God, my nursing skills, the one responsible for the stress hormone. So that's why it says, he said that when your melatonin is low, it becomes low when the adrenal hormones is up. So that means when you're stressed, you can't really sleep at night. So that was the inspiration for this Go Live. That, you know, when we are stressed about life in general, in terms of especially finances, it keeps us up at night because that's you're in survival mode, right? You'd rather be awake, like a survival instinct, like from our ancestors. If you are getting attacked by a bear, your stress hormones are up. You'd rather be safe than rest and sleep, right? So it's our coping mechanism. And my hope and prayer is also, if you're in that situation that financial worries are stressing you out and keeping you up at night, yes, there is a better way. And let me know in the chat room. By the way, I forgot where you're tuning in from. Comment the time there right now, whether you're watching live or in a replay, and comment where you are coming from, and tell me what your dreams are. What are you dreaming about? You know, I am 4 years ago. I was dreaming of making our situation better and being able to drop off my kids without the rush and picking them up. I'm able to do that. Preparing snacks for them and working from home flexibly. And actually, I didn't wish like for me to be able to quit my job. I just wished for something extra, but obviously God has blessed me with so much more, and I'm so grateful about that. And just imagine the 26 leads that I've had this today. 26 leads without ever leaving my home. It's like business presentation. And I was busy. They're watching the webinar where I was in. And that's the power of social media. If you are not leveraging social media yet, you're missing a lot, I'm telling you. And specifically for busy professionals like us, like working moms, career moms out there, yes, it's very possible to earn, not just to survive but also to thrive, and devote more time for your kids, for your family, for your spouse, for yourself, for your hobby. Because when you're out of survival mode, when you're just because when you're in survival mode, that means you're just taking care of your basic needs like food, shelter, clothing, transportation. So if you're out of that zone, survival, you get to thrive, you get to focus outward, right? You cannot give what you cannot have. If you're so focused on survival mode, you cannot think of giving more to others, because you yourself, you're kind of lacking, right? And we tend to be give more, and money is a great magnifier. If you're a bad person, it will make you a better, so worse. But if you have a good heart, it will magnify that. Then you will be able to give more, not just to your family, but also to your ministry, the bigger purpose that you serve. And because you are on a thriving zone already, right? There are stages, and you know that's why the riches of the riches are, they always have this um, the philanthropists. They're giving away their wealth because at the end of the day, It's not just us. And you get to only realize that when you have more, when you have something to give, right? And there you have it. Ooh, 15 minutes. Let me see here. Let me know where you're tuning in from, what keeps you up at night, what are your dreams, what are you grateful for. All right, so that's about that. I actually just cleaned my face, ready to sleep. And I'll be doing my prayers, night meditation, and get ready for another beautiful day tomorrow. Awesome. So there you have it, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, bye for now. Have a good night, have a good morning wherever you are watching this. By the way, just a tip again, if those of you have been following me always on my go lives and asking what app I use to have this background and to have this word scrolling, I use StreamYard. It's a paid version. You can try the free one, but the paid one lets you um, customize the background. But the background itself, I just do it on Canva, and then I just upload it here on StreamYard. Okay, there you have it. I'm whispering because the place is asleep already, so I'm gonna go inside our place. Have a good night. Thank you.